Yes, you heard me right. I said their job. It was the Buffalo Soldiers' job. They enlisted into the military. Okay. You want to know who else enlisted into the U.S. military? Many, 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 many indigenous tribes enlisted into the military to fight against their own indigenous. I'm going to mention one, Apache. Okay, you can look this up. There were Apache scouts that were rolling with the U.S. military to help defeat the Apache. hmm I don't need you to educate me on Black history. What I need you to do is educate yourself on Indigenous history and don't pick and choose who you want to get outraged over. Okay? Well, how about the Crow? hmm The Crow actually helped the U.S. military too. It was in their interest. And so they really, really helped the U.S. military. Did you know that there were even some indigenous who fought alongside the Buffalo Soldiers? You didn't know that, did you? I mean, y'all around here acting like the Buffalo Soldiers just did it all on their own. That's what y'all acting like. The truth is, many indigenous, let me just talk about it. So here's the Crow, okay? It's right there on the internet. They were helping the U.S. military, period. They were helping the United States military fight other indigenous groups, but you don't have no smoke for them. You want to see some Apache scouts? Because they're pictures, okay? Here are the Apache scouts that helped the U.S. military. They actually helped the U.S. military fight their own Apache, but you ain't got no smoke for them. Now, here's the Pawnee. Now, they actually protected the railroad crews, okay? Yeah. And they were very instrumental in helping with the westward expansion. Very instrumental. So it wasn't just the Buffalo Soldiers. Huh? I can keep going. But I know why y'all are zooming in on the Buffalo Soldiers. I know why you zooming on it. I know why. I know why you zooming in on the Buffalo Soldiers. You know why you're zooming in on the Buffalo Soldiers. So you just made the mistake of jumping into a boat. You had no idea how to paddle, which way to go. Okay, you just don't do that. You don't just jump in and you don't know your history. Okay, because if you're gonna talk about the Buffalo Soldiers and drag them through the mud, okay, when they were just when slavery had just ended in the United States of America, and they wanted to work, and they enlisted in the military, because I'm not quite sure if you actually know how hard it was for them. Okay? Let me explain it to you. Okay? There were a lot of black people who were newly freed who had nothing because the government would not give them anything. No food, no medicine, no nothing. Okay? People were dying left and right. There were mounds of deceased. They were trying their best to make it to someone, a black doctor, a black nurse. So, yeah, if they were going to join the military and try to gain free, they were going to fight. They were going to fight because they really wanted to survive. Now, if you don't understand that, right? A lot of people wanted to survive. A lot of people wanted to survive over there. Okay? Lots. And a lot of them were very happy that they were free from slavery, from the indigenous too. Okay? So, what you're not going to do is run this whole, oh my gosh, the Buffalo Soldiers on me. Have a nice day.